before we sit down,
Okay.
I see you have a piano.
Yes.
If I play a little tune, can you sing?
All depends on what you play.
I'll freestyle.
I mean, I'm ready.
Okay. By the way, I don't know how to play.
Yeah, that was a rough start. It's a rough start.
Okay, go. Freestyle.
Okay.
You
I
can.
play for you?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Did you not like my?
It was coming together, but it didn't land. So let me get this right
sorry.
for you. You good? You good? You good? Let me get this right for you.
Okay.
Timby.
Yes.
Timby.
Yes.
Timby.
Yes. Oh, put my name in the song. I've always wanted my name in a
You
song.
want your name in the song?
Yes.
I'm gonna get you right.
Okay.
Here we go.
Wow.
The shade room with Timby.
Yes.
So beautiful that you came here to hang with me. You gotta figure out this rhythm, you know, because
Okay, I'm sorry. Am I throwing you off a little bit?
you got
Okay.
the African. You
I know.
trying to put a tempo on there.
I'm sorry. I'm throwing you off. You're way better at this than me, by the way. Woo!
Thank you for coming to visit me. Oh, Timby,
Woo! That was so good! That was so good! That was a freestyle. Can I end the last note?
if you want, let's make sure it's what. Oh, yeah. So we're gonna move on.
Okay. That
That
was
was the
good.
piano with
That was
Timby.
amazing. Tyrese Gibson, better known as Tyrese, has been a mainstay in the culture since the late 90s with success in music and the big screen. After decades in both industries, Tyrese is entering the next phase of his career with his new film 1992, his upcoming album Beautiful Pain, and he's sharing his lessons in life, love, and loss every step of the way. Now he's stepping into the shade room to share what he's learned over the years and how he's grown through it all. Make sure you keep watching because he gives us a nice little peek into his humble abode. What's up, roommates? It's your girl Tembi, and today we are out here with a living legend in his beautiful home, Mr. Tyrese. Hi!
The shade room.
The shade.
Here we go. It's the Black Culture Bible. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, you want to know what's going on in the world, it's right here.
Right.
So I'm honored to be here in this capacity. I'm always on y'all timeline, but I ain't never done an interview.
Okay, we're very happy to have you here. We got to obviously shout out Angie, who's the CEO. She's started it. I'm just here to help.
No, all good.
But
all good.
super happy
Shout
to
out
have
to Angie.
you.
Thank
Shout out
you.
to Angie. Happy to have you on. Like you said, you're always on the timeline, but we finally got you down for an interview. So we're going to get to talking. We're going to get to know you a little bit.
Get ready. God, I don't know what's about to happen.
Okay, wait, what's up with the beanie? I've seen you with this beanie like throughout the week. Is it symbolic in any way?
Yeah, it's symbolic to R&B, soul,
Okay.
you know. I think the most famous legend from R&B soul to where it wore a beanie was Marvin. I don't sing like Marvin, never have tried to, but I've been in this, rumor has it that the world is still gonna be around in 2024. I've been in the year 1968 for the last 3 years working on this Beautiful Pain album. So, you know, you just kind of, it might sound like extreme, but I wear certain things and I'm in certain environments and I do certain things to kind of keep me in that headspace of the era while I was working on my Beautiful Pain album. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So where's the beard? We saw you with the beard. You were rocking the beard. Where is it? I was hoping you would have it on today.
I put that on, which was my first time ever. I put that on to shoot a short film called Wildflower, dedicated to my mother. So, you know, my mom passed 2 years ago on Valentine, and the song is called Wildflower, and it's a remake. So I did it with Brandon Bam Hodge and David Foster, which is even crazy to say. And it's dedicated to my mom. So we shot a full video, and being as that I've been in this era, I did not want to look like Tyrese, Roman Pierce, Coke Kid, Jody. I didn't want to give them none of that. I wanted to give them something completely disruptive. So I'm gonna send you some pictures. So
I hope I can see it. Do you have it in the house somewhere? The beard?
Do. I have the beard.
The beard, yeah.
Oh no. I got the damn beard now. No, it's out of here.
Okay.
I was so happy to peel that nappy my face. I don't know how y'all do it, fellas.
Well, okay, so you have your project coming up, Beautiful Pain, but you've been in this game for a minute. Like obviously you were introduced to the masses in Baby Boy, but you even were in like Usher's music video, like back in the day. So you've been at this for a very long time. At this stage in your career, having so much longevity, so much success, you know, you have so many franchise films you've worked on. Do you feel respected as a legend in the game right now, on social media specifically?
How do I answer that? It's a good question.
Honestly.
I'm always honest. Sometimes I do think sometime before I speak. I tend to not do it. Honestly, I didn't do it for respect. If I am considered a legend, I think that's everybody's perception. And because you've been at something for 20, 25, 30 years does not automatically ping you as being a legend. There's people that's been performing the same single for 30 years. Did that make them a legend? There's people that started their career with a sex tape and have been it for 30 years. Did that make them a legend? I mean, it's all in the way you see it. I feel like I've paid my dues. I was a video vixen for Monica, for Usher, for Brandy, for Keisha Cole.
Come on, resume.
You know, so which means like I don't really know. You know, I back in the day when I first got on, it was like, where are the cameras, and where is there an opportunity for me to be a part of something that's in R&B music, even if it's not mine, so that my presence can be felt. You know, it was like every level of just trying to get on, and trying to be associated to people to give me certain credibility that I may have not had on my own at the time. You know, I was very, I've never said this publicly, but I was very insecure after that Coke commercial.
Really? Why?
I was insecure.
Such a big deal.
No, the Coke commercial changed my life.
Right.
And I praise God for it every day, still. But the Coke commercial was such a big deal. The question was like, how do I transfer from the kid on the bus with the backpack and the headphones into singing any type of a song and have the fans from the commercial to follow me over into, oh, I'm really a singer. Because we've seen people do commercials, we've seen people go viral or whatever that might be from doing a commercial that's popular, but it doesn't mean they're gonna become an actor. It doesn't mean that they're automatically gonna get a record deal and end up releasing hit songs and albums and singles. So when you see these type of things happen right in front of you, your brain automatically goes, well, ain't no guarantee it's gonna happen for me.
Well, considering you are a singer, like you are a vocalist, you can actually sing. You have talent.
Thank you.
Right? When you got a little bit of backlash from your national anthem performance most recently, how does that like make you feel, knowing like the talent is there, but people were kind of just a little bit, I guess, maybe confused with
I didn't look. I didn't see it as backlash.
Okay.
See, I have to just tell you.
Yes. Tell
Because
me.
you know, we're here to talk, right? In my mind, it's backlash if it's something that you didn't predict that would happen.
Okay.
Everything that happened, I did it. I put that beard on. I wore that Isley Brothers, Rick James looking outfit. I got up there with platforms on and bell bottoms.
Yeah.
And I knew that I was singing the national anthem in the SoFi Arena, which is literally next door to the Great Western Forum, where Marvin Gaye had sung his version of the national anthem, which is still legendary to this day. And I also knew that if I wore this full outfit from head to toe, including the beard, although this is crazy, they're gonna see my Wildflower video and see that I literally wore that in the entire video dedicated to my mother.
Yeah.
I want the world to start buzzing and talking about the beard, the look, and why. They're probably gonna say this is another mental health episode, like something's going on, this is a little weird. And I was like, okay, we're gonna take all of that energy, and then when you see this video, which is really a short film, people gonna be like, okay, got it. Because you know, first they laugh, then they fall in.
Yeah.
That's the
Does
way
that
it goes.
bother you that at this point there is a conversation about mental health, even though like you've transcended that and like you're just so talented, but somehow it always kind of comes back to that? Does that bother you or no?
No. Because I've had one mental health episode because I had some bad psych meds that was given to me. I literally was with a psychiatrist for 4 hours. This is when I woke up to accusations after I spanked my daughter, got accused of child abuse, and I'm like losing sleep, I'm stressed, I'm all over the place. And you know, met with this psychiatrist. They say, look man, if we give you this Rexulti, which is the name of it, stay away from that shit, the devil. If we give you this, it's gonna calm you down and help stabilize your mood. Next thing you know, I'm filming myself.
Yeah.
Uploading the video, I'm crying. The video is out there for 4 months. I'm talking about Will Smith gonna give me $5 million. I said my ex was pregnant. Just making up all kind of, you know, to this day, I don't drink, I don't smoke weed. I've never popped a perk, Molly. I don't drink red, white wine. So when you put anything in my system.
You never drank at all? Well, not at all, but like generally you weren't a drinker or like smoker or anything like that?
I've never drank.
Oh, wow.
I've never had one drink in my entire life.
Wow.
Like ever. No drugs, no nothing. I don't smoke weed, nothing.
Yeah.
You see
So
me with a
being
cigarette, that's a character in the movie.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's
Being
normally
in a-
sage, it's not even tobacco.
In an industry where that's so heavy, like it's
Mm-hmm.
like, let's party, you know, it's that kind of energy, you know, when you go to premieres, when you go to parties, just people around you, how did you keep yourself away from even just trying, even if it's just a sip of, you know, a couple sips, a couple glasses, or, you know, a couple this and that.
That sip leads to a
throughout.
glass, and that glass leads to a gallon. That gallon leads to alcoholism. That alcoholism leads to me becoming my mama again. Alcoholic for 27 years.
Wow. So it's deeper than just
Oh, it's way
Yeah.
deeper. I mean, I don't look down or judge anybody who feels the need to be a social drinker or have fun, like, you
I'm a
know,
social
take a
drinker.
little edge off,
Right.
because, you know, I be all in my head, like, how do I look, how do I feel? I don't need all that. I'm normally the life of the party, and in most cases, whether you drunk or high to your mind, there's nobody in the party partying harder than me, because I normally arrange them.
Okay.
You know, I got a whole rack full of drinks right
Yeah.
there, and I am the most legendary alcohol supplier.
Okay, I would like to test that. I will be back to party with you
Yeah,
to see,
we got
to
hookah,
see if this is true.
we got drink, we
See,
got
I
Benihana's.
can't smoke. I don't do drugs. I don't do anything. A drink is fine for me, but it ends there. It ends there.
Hookah is not.
Yeah, but it's still something.
Yeah, but it's all natural cocoa. It's not even tobacco. I got you, but it's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever you got going, it's working.
Just a little sip,
you
little
stick to
tequila,
your
and I
blueprint.
stick to
We're good.
that, and I'm good.
But I can tell y'all right now that, and I've spoke on this before. There's no shame in it at this point.
Yeah.
But the truth is, it was a video that was uploaded that I did not know was uploaded. It was up there for four months. And I'm a troll. I would have probably clowned whoever uploaded that video making those faces and screaming congratulations. But in all hindsight, if you have never experienced smoking something and then you balled up in a corner somewhere because somebody put something in the marijuana that you didn't know was in there, it's all kind of stuff that happens when you put things in your system and your body is just trying to process what's happening. So it was a really, really dark and uncomfortable and painful moment. And everybody had fun with it. Congratulations, what more do you want? I got it. I seen it all over the shade room. When I finally got back into my regular headspace, I seen it all. And I was like, yeah, I would have probably been clowning, uploading, and cracking jokes too, until I found out what was actually behind it. So now that everybody knows that wasn't like, oh, I'm mad about going through some baby mama. I've been going through baby mama drama 18 years. You ain't never seen a crying video. But yeah, it was a moment, you know, and but it's also like, God give me the words, because they're listening. I cannot tell you guys how life-changing that was.
In what way?
Like, it was the first time in my mind that it was over. And then I ended up booking more movies after the crying video than I ever did prior to. Then I ended up, you know, my number went up to 250,000 a show. And then I'm looking at God like maybe there was some sacrificial aspect of it, meaning like jump out there, show the world these vulnerabilities so that you can activate a dialogue in and around the fact that we as men cry too.
Yeah.
Even though it happened under the psych meds, there was some real painful stuff that happened. And then something else was like, I was operating vehicles while I was on the psych meds. I never hit anybody, I never hurt anybody, I never physically harmed myself or anybody. I was just saying all kind of wild. But my relationship with the Lord Jesus Christ went to new levels that you guys, I don't even have enough time to explain.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, God, you really, really, really love me because you kept your hands on me the entire time that I was literally out of my mind. You do know that there's people in jail who had a mental health episode and end up doing something really bad or dangerous or running over somebody while they were drinking, or, you know, had an anxiety attack and I ran somebody over. They're still in jail for vehicular manslaughter. So the fact that God literally took the wheel, Jesus take the wheel. He took that wheel.
Well, thank God you came out on the other side of it. Well, your album, Beautiful Pain, you talked about how you don't want to create another album that's going to contribute to divorce rates.
Yes.
Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
When you got arenas with all of our top female artists, you got record labels and A&Rs that are continuing to get them to do songs and albums, to release music, beating the shit out of, man, I don't need you, I don't want you, I could do bad by myself, I'm independent. You know, nobody wants to go home every day to a poodle and a vibrator. You know what I mean? It's time to be grown and understand the beauty of companionship.
When it comes to your music and your opinion on the state of R&B generally, how do you think you can kind of reel it back and bring it back to what it used to be, or do you think it's a lost cause?
No, I don't think it's a lost cause. I just think R&B is insecure right now. You know, it was never Luther Vandross featuring Curtis Blow. It was never Marvin Gaye featuring Run DMC.
Yeah.
It was never Donny Hathaway featuring Sugar Hill Gang, you know? Giving up is hard to do.
But it was.
When you really love someone, giving up, I ain't moving every day I won't can you never tell him it just didn't happen, man.
Yes.
It did not happen. It was R&B. If anything, it was Marvin Gaye featuring Tammy Terrell. It was Donny Hathaway with Roberta Flack. It was R&B singers working with R&B singers, whether male or female. But when they start crossing up the genres, and then radio decided, well, if you don't have a rapper attached to your R&B song, it'll come and it'll wither away. So then we just start losing our footing. See, rappers are gonna choose to rock with us or not. Us as R&B, feeling like, man, if I ain't got a record with a rapper on it, it might not get the kind of eyeballs, the type of streams to sell the kind of records. So,
But what about when it comes to people like Ja Rule? Like Ja Rule is a rapper, but in his prime made that like love music, like music for women, music for ladies, like that kind of music, even though it was, a rapper and an R&B singer sometimes, or even if it
did it first.
Just him. Right, but people like that, they still were able to have that, like those classics, like those timeless classics that just had you vibing out, feeling in love.
Without you?
Okay,
Yeah,
like that time, like, but these days the music right now, even if you have a rapper to it, is not that. So where did we go wrong in the midst? Because even you said LL, but also Method Man and Mary, like they created like classics and like
honey.
Right? So like where do we go wrong and how do we get it back?
Record labels is out here signing corny ass artists.
Yeah.
Record labels is out here saying who's streaming, who's doing numbers, who's got the latest TikTok bands, who's got their fingernails black, and announcing that they are homosexual to try and fall into the trend of what it takes to, be accepted and supported. You got to be a part of the homosexual community in order for your music to be accepted and embraced by all. Yeah. It's social media, but it's also being fully supported and backed by the labels. So, they're looking for the artists that can check off these boxes. Record labels these days, they don't have souls. They don't have the balls and the audacity to say, no, this is your look, these are your songs, this is your direction, this is what we're doing, these are your topics, this is your life, this is your vulnerabilities, this is you. They want you to be like everything else on the roster, and then they trying to figure out what do we release first. Lil Tay Tay, Lil Bebe, Lil Say Say, Lil May May, Lil Nay Nay. Like, it's just like, man, it's exhausting. No disrespect if I actually called out somebody's name. I'm just giving an example. So, there's only one Tyrese. Yeah. These are my songs. I don't want your girl, I don't want your car, I don't want your square footage, I don't want your hits, I don't want your movies. I want what God has in mind for me. But for anybody to try and convince me that I need to become something else that I know I'm not in order to be a part of whatever may be winning, I can't do it. My soul is not for sale.
Do you have any favorite R&B artists currently, or no?
I mean, there's some talented people out here.
Like who?
I love her.
She's great.
I love Aiko. I love, I don't know. I'm really, really, really old. Like, I'm 45.
Okay, well, I have a question
I'm like
for you.
really, really old. Like, I listen to, it's like just to keep you satisfied. Like, I'm like old. Like, even right here, this whole Beautiful Pain album, 20 songs, everything is live. Like, I have no idea. I don't care if it sells or not. That's a classic.
Yeah, it's art.
That's a classic. 20 songs, they're all live. Executive produced by David Foster. You'll never see Lil Tay Tay and David Foster in the same sentence. So I win.
You do.
That's the way I see it. You know?
do. And I really can't wait to check that out and listen to it. Hopefully you play us a little snippet. I want to get your opinion. So recently at the BET Awards, they gave a tribute to Usher. Usher was being honored, and a lot of people on social media were like, where is the male representation? Like, we need some male representation. And you were one of the people whose names came up, like, y'all could have called Tyrese, y'all could have called this person, da, 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 da. What's your opinion on that and your take on that? Did you hear about it? Did you see it? I think you did a little bit, but do you feel as though they did that tribute justice, or do you feel as though they should have had more male representation for people that opened the doors for him and also people he opened the doors for?
You want me to be politically correct or give you a real answer?
A real answer.
A real answer. I think the discussion about having all female artists was a discussion that Usher and his team had, and they decided instead of having men on stage doing a tribute to another man, it was just not a choice that they wanted to make. And we've seen this before. We've seen female artists only. You know, he could have gotten anybody to do that tribute, you know? So it's a choice that they made.
Would you have done it?
If I would have gotten the call, would I have done an Usher? No.
Why?
No. I don't sing like Usher.
Yeah, but you're R&B.
I don't dance.
Yeah, but he doesn't only have dance record. You could have been like, I'm not gonna do it.
I can't sing like that. That's called falsetto. I don't have falsetto. See, I'm in the raspy family.
Okay, well, you could have done These Are My Confessions.
Eddie Levert, Teddy Pendergrass, Donny Hathaway, Stevie Wonder. I'm in the raspy. Gerald Levert. I'm in the gravitas raspy community. All the other singers, their voices go into places and octaves that mine don't. I literally cannot sing those songs.
Okay, in your opinion, as an R&B legend yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Who do you think is the king of R&B?
R. Kelly.
R. Kelly. Why?
Who else but him?
I'm biased,
We're not talking about him being in jail and all that dealing with controversy-wise. No.
I would say Usher.
Usher is not the king of R&B.
Okay.
I love Usher.
Yeah.
He's not the king of R&B.
Okay. In your opinion, R. Kelly.
Until Usher write every song he ever and produce every song he ever, and he hands out 60 to 300 different R&B hit records to everybody else in the R&B game beyond his own hits, he's not the king.
Okay. Fair.
I'm sorry. Chris Brown is not the king of R&B to me. You know, they are kings.
Right.
Like Chris Brown and Usher are 50 times bigger than me. I'm not a king of no type of R&B. I'm a beast at what I do, but they have outsold me. They got way more status and Grammys and arenas, and the level of arena shows that they do is beyond the scope of anything I've ever done, and I actually, quite frankly, don't even desire that level. Because when you get around it, you're like, man, that's incredible. And some people sing and be like, I hope to one day get to that.
Yeah.
And I allow myself to consume music and enjoy it, and look at it, be like, you know, man, this mega yacht is incredible, but I don't want one. You know, so I've been around the biggest stars in the world to then realize I don't want to be them. So I'm just very comfortable in my own skin.
Yeah.
I'm very comfortable with my story and my thing. But they are kings. But if you ask me who the king of R&B is, hands down, R. Kelly.
All right, there you had it.
Look, sorry. Jump in the comments, talk about the accusations.
There's a lot of
surviving
people who
R.
would agree
Kelly.
with you.
I got all that. I got all that. Surviving R. Kelly. He's in jail. He's doing that. He's handling that. Repercussions. I got it. But when you press play from that first album all the way out, knowing that he produced and wrote and orchestrated everything all across the board.
Without knowing how to read either.
And I've been in the studio many times to see all them hit records coming off the top of his head. Just like Jay-Z don't write lyrics, in there freestyling and doing it all. There's nobody else in R&B that I've learned as much from. Everything else for me has been throwbacks to all the other legends that I mentioned. But
if today he called you and say, Tyrese, let's hop on a track together, would you do it, or would you not, considering like all the optics?
Would I do a song with R. Kelly? I got plenty of songs with R. Kelly.
Right, but today.
I'd have to think about it. I don't think so, but I'd have to think about it. You know, everybody needs a chance at some point. The beat down is going to continue for the world that wants to beat people down, but it's I don't know. I have this thing. This is me. I'm able to some way, somehow say that what you said, what you did, or what you're accused of saying and doing, but I'm able to separate the gift from the stuff, right? Because at this point, as much as I know about people and the things they're into, I shouldn't be with nobody. I shouldn't be a fan of nobody. Everybody, whether you know it or not, everybody's out here on some goofy random and you just gotta sit back and go, ooh.
Did you ever go to a Diddy party?
Yes.
And what was it like?
A Diddy party?
Is it like what they have in the media or
off the hook?
Off the hook.
And whenever they went into the quote unquote alleged other section, I was never there.
You were gone.
That's like, I think in general, getting away from Diddy, and God bless him and whatever else he's dealing with, I don't beat people while they're down. That's just not who I am character-wise. I think the world is doing a great job of everybody up when they feel a way about either what you did or what you're being accused of doing. I've been beat down about things myself, don't feel good, so I don't like to become something that I don't like when it happens to me. So with that being said, no one can erase his legacy. Bad Boy Records and Faith Evans and Biggie and Craig Mack and 112 and Total and, I mean, mogul. I mean, I don't know what all that other is going on, or allegedly, but man, you know, legacy is legacy, man. You know, surviving Neverland, did that stop you from listening to Michael Jackson after the documentary came out? I don't know. You know, it's like you got to be able to separate, and, you know, you don't have to, but I've tried my best to say, man, when I work with somebody on a movie set, I don't like them no more. Now that I know that they got all this goofy that comes with them. Man, I would have preferred to have just been a fan of yours from just here. But when you get to know people, when certain things about people get exposed or brought out into the open, it's like, whoa. My favorite movie star did what?
Yeah, they always say, don't meet your heroes because you'll be disappointed.
I agree and disagree with that.
Okay. Well, we have your music, Beautiful Pain, and we have a movie coming out. Give us a quick little tidbit about both.
Well, I'll tell you about Beautiful Pain first. I got married in this house.
Yes.
We conceived in this house.
Yes.
We got divorced, so we got married on those stairs to the left.
Those right there?
Creflo Dollar.
Okay.
And his wife Taffy married us. And then when she left me, all 50 boxes that she took was right here in front of Bumblebee. And so I felt like it only made sense for me to do, write, create, and kind of take this deep dive into this body of work called Beautiful Pain. So for all the kids, Tik Tok dancers, and you know, this album is like 25 and older. You're gonna see your mom and daddy slow dance in the living room. Your baby brother and sister's about to get made. You thought you was the last one. But this grown music, you know. This is why your mom and dad ain't got condoms in the house, because they grown, they together, they married or engaged. And this is what happens. When real music drops, it's disruptive. It becomes the soundtracks of our lives. It's the first dance. It's the song you listen to when you're fighting through a depression. It's the song that you listen to when you're dating somebody, when you're proposing to somebody. You know, it's 20 songs total, and it's called Beautiful Pain because the pain and the vulnerabilities are unpacked, but I'm also proud to speak to all of the beauty that I've discovered in my pain, right? So when you go through something like, why does everybody believe, like you go through something that crazy, nothing good comes of it? I've seen so many and have experienced so many life-changing, life-altering things happening on the other side of getting through trauma.
Yeah.
And kind of life, just lifing. So, yeah, it's, I don't know. It's, it is what it is. Like, you know.
I don't want to get into the nitty gritty of this, but I am curious.
Mm-hmm.
Did she ever give you your name back or no? Because I know that's something you were like, I
No.
want my name back.
No. And
No.
I don't even understand why people, men or women, I don't understand why you would hold on to a last name. It's just very easy. You changed your name. When you got married, you could change it back.
Yeah.
Say going to the courthouse and
Yeah.
you did your social security number, your passport, and you just say, hey man, I want to, you know. So you hate my guts, and yet you're still running around calling your name that.
I heard it's so like tedious to like.
It's
go
tedious
through.
to change it, too.
Yeah.
It's tedious to change it,
Right.
but it's also tedious to change it back.
Right. Fair.
Yeah, same amount of time.
Yeah. My last question on this, because again, I don't want to dive into that, but I know.
But you still diving.
I
Go
know,
ahead.
but it's my but it's my last dive. It's my
All
last
right.
dive.
I said I'm here. Let's do it.
The child support payments. Did you ever get those lowered? Because I know at some point it was the whole thing like $20K a month.
I've never paid $20,000 a month in my life. It's what
Okay.
she's asking for.
That's what she was asking for. Got it.
Without realizing that there's no child on any level that needs $20,000 in Atlanta.
Right. That part
This
in
is
Atlanta.
like
Yeah.
this is not even the top 35
Yeah.
most expensive city to live in.
What did you guys settle
So,
on?
Good concept, but wrong city. You know,
Wrong one.
Well, I won't say that. Truth be told is she makes about $160,000 a year herself. I do really well for myself. If you get into the actual needs of the child, our daughter will never be without. So if you're gonna leave me and you and your lawyers are now trying to take my life with you, there's no alimony. We had a prenup. I'm confused as a we had a baby and we're sharing this baby. So let's just make sure the baby is okay. So you about to go start dating all these men and you want to pull up in a Rolls Royce and I'm making the payments on it. I'm confused. Rolls Royce was here.
Right.
The chef was here. The mansion and everything that we had with our life was here. So you said, I don't want you. I don't want this anymore. So why are you trying to take it with you? It's the most confusing thing in the world. And I think, you know, in the history of divorces and kind of child custody issues, that's just always confusing. You don't want me no more, but you want my money. Or you want to take the house. I had this house before I met you. So why are you trying to take it from me?
Yeah.
And you don't want to be in this house no more.
Right.
And
But you
that's
came out on top, so that's great.
No.
No?
No, I'm not out on top.
Why not? What do you mean?
Because I'm not married no more. And I don't live under the same roof with my child. And I wanted to get married to do it for the rest of my life. I am a failure.
You're not a failure.
My marriage failed.
But that doesn't make you a failure. Look at so much other successes around you. We have Beautiful Pain coming out.
That album should be released by everybody else but me.
No. We have 19.
I would not have these feelings that I sung on any of these songs if I was still in a situation. So I don't, the fruits of my pain, I don't always look at it and go, you know what, I had to go through that in order to get to that. I don't want that. I don't want my mama to die because I want to sing a song called Wildflower. I want my mama to still be here.
Right.
You know, so it's like there's some people that wake up and sign up for pains and problems, and it's a part of their process. You know, you got to go through something and then get in front of the canvas and paint your picture. No, I don't like it.
Yeah, I understand.
And I don't want her back.
Yeah.
She made it so clear that she don't want to be here. I don't want her back. But at the end of the day, who gets married, make a promise to God. I never promised her anything.
Yeah.
I made a promise to God. So everything about my life has been like, damn, what's going to happen to me that I didn't do everything I promised God? Through thick and thin, for better, for worse, for sickness and health, till death do us part. Neither one of us are dead. So what the f are we doing?
Yeah, but they always say God won't take you through, take you to, well, he can't what?
Get
you through. There you go.
I got it. He's got me through it, but
Right.
I don't really know if I was supposed to use the words in the Bible and make a commitment to God about being married and literally staying married through it all.
Yeah. I understand what you're saying, but it doesn't make you a failure, is what I'm saying.
This is just
That's how you feel.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's just the way I feel.
I get it. Well, let's switch gears.
All good.
A little bit. Switch gears. What's something that you never get asked that you wish people would ask you?
If I opened up an OnlyFans account, what would my name be?
Okay. Well, that escalated. What would your name be? Since you want us to know, apparently.
The plumber.
Plumber.
I'm just.
Why
the
plumber?
No. I'm just. You said let's lighten it up.
I'm crying. Well, what's something that you always get asked that you wish people would stop? Let them know right now. Stop asking it. If I asked it, let me know. I'll stop. Like, what's something?
Well, let's go back to the first one that you just said.
Okay.
How about we twist that a little bit and say, what are some things that people would never know that you like or you love or that you're really into?
Well, what are some things that you like and you love and that you're really into that people would never know?
I love getting massages.
Okay.
I love isolation. It is a part of my process of rebooting and recharging. Like, I have to get away from people. I got to be away from city, crowd, people, movement, horns blowing. New York City to Manhattan is like, my brain is just like, it's so much. And what else? I love turtles.
Turtles?
Yeah, the chocolate, caramel, and pecan.
Oh, I thought you meant the animal.
Yeah.
I was like,
It's shaped like an animal. We tearing them turtles up.
I was so confused for a second. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I love turtles.
Yeah.
Oh God, I can't go to a gas station or a grocery store without getting me a box of goddamn turtles.
Do you know how to cook?
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to cook if you had to impress someone?
I make a mean broccoli. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I love you, Wanda, but that was funny. Cat Williams, that was hilarious. Anyway, I love making salmon, sea bass.
Okay. Do people say they like your food when you cook?
Most people don't believe I cooked it because I never show anybody what I'm doing in the kitchen.
Do you pretend you cooked it? Like, have your chef cook it and then pretend like you did it?
And then I'm like, how's the food?
Yeah.
Oh my God. And you get the real reactions. And I'm sitting there and then I'll say, yeah, I made that.
Yeah.
You, and then it gets uncomfortable because they just gave me all the love that they would have never gave me if they knew from the beginning, which is the same thing. When I write screenplays, I don't put my name on it because I want to get your real reaction to what you think of the script.
Who's the most famous person in your phone? Because you know a lot of people.
That's a really good question. Yeah, let me see. Most famous person in my phone. Probably Will Smith. I don't know. Probably. Tell you who's the wealthiest.
Who's the wealthiest in your phone?
The ruler of Kuwait.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
You're cool. You got something to show us from the ruler of Kuwait.
Little situation.
Yeah.
So,
well, you're very talented. Do you have a hidden talent that
a
people
hidden
don't know
talent.
about?
I do, but I can't talk about that on camera because I
Why?
think
What is
Zelly
it?
will be mad.
Oh, it's something in the bedroom?
Praise.
What's your love language?
My love, I got like 4 of them.
No, okay, but what's your top one?
I don't have a top one.
Okay, what are the 4?
Okay. It's just, rumor has it as 5. It's
Right.
like love the touch. I love, I actually don't like gifts.
Yeah.
So I'll take that away.
Do you like to give gifts?
No. don't like to give gifts. I don't. It's not because I'm cheap, but man, ain't you got it? We doing enough already?
Yeah.
Words of affirmation.
I could see that.
Yeah, so I love to communicate, and I love. I think for me is I look forward to heated debates. We could agree to disagree, but I love to like really go all the way down the rabbit hole of like unpacking whatever the mission, the topic, the vision, the ideas. I love, and then it pisses me off when people come up with better ideas than me.
Yeah.
Because I got to go the rest of my life and go, well, see, what I did, and then, but he came up with that part. Oh, you came up. Yep, they did. All this was cool, and then he just came with the, because I got to give you props for that idea for the rest of your life, whether you're there or not. So.
Right. And you're a very handsome man, obviously. In your opinion, what would you say is your best physical feature?
I don't really think about that though.
No? You never looked at yourself and like, I have a really nice smile.
No.
I have a really nice shaped head.
No.
I got a really nice voice.
I love that people think I have a nice voice. I love that people think I have a nice smile or look a certain way or have a certain stature, but I don't ever like say those things about myself. Look at that smile. You're killing them. Am I single? What am I doing later on?
Yeah.
No, I don't fester in my own glory like that.
All right.
I mean, I'm definitely not a troll. I'm not I don't feel ugly, but I don't really think
vain.
about I'm not thinking about my handsome like that. Like, no, we good.
Are you ever gonna bring the nose ring back?
No.
No? It's gone forever?
No, that was from it was 16. Trying to be like Tupac. I'm done with that.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for bringing us into your home. Can you show us around a little bit? I'm intrigued. We're here, so might as well.
All right, now, guys. I'm not showing off, but if you're insecure and fragile, you're not gonna like me very much. Cause this is fly.
It's fly as hell.
This fly. I want to just take you to my office real quick. This is like this is my happy place. This is where I spend a lot of time. You can sit right there.
Okay.
And then, so my daily is I literally sit right here. I got my TV over there. I got a little doggy bed right there. So
do you have a dog?
I got dogs. You gonna meet them?
Oh no.
Yeah,
I'm terrified of dogs.
It's all right. You just gonna see them. They not gonna.
Okay, we have you, Denzel Washington, and Drake. What is the story behind this picture?
We went to one of Kobe's last basketball games, leading up to his retirement. Rest in peace to the big homie. We was, Denzel was there. I ended up sitting next to him, and then Drake was over there, and we all just started laughing and talking. And Denzel just felt the need to tell us that he don't know how to work an iPhone. This is like, I don't know how to put a number in my phone. And
he looks like it. He's a little confused.
Like, where do I look?
Yeah. I love that.
But
iconic.
It was a real moment.
Okay, I'm placing it back.
And then this image here is very special to me because this is actually the son of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who just passed. This is Dexter King.
Okay.
His beautiful wife, Leah, and this is my mentor, and one of my best friends, and Mayor Kasim Reed, ex-mayor of Atlanta.
This is you and Stevie.
Here's
right
me and
here.
Stevie Wonder,
Stevie
Wonder.
Wonder. We got you,
Yes.
Queen Latifah, and Halle Berry.
Yeah.
What a great trio.
My God, yeah. Can y'all see that?
Wow. Where was this?
This was actually backstage at an award show. I forgot what award show it was, but it was a moment. I just had to seize that. This is my first and only time meeting President Obama.
Love him.
We went there. I was actually a guest of Jennifer Hudson.
Oh, nice.
She performed during a Christmas kind of White House ceremony, giving out a bunch of toys to kids. And then this happens to be
You and Tupac.
real.
Is this when you
legendary.
were you inspired to get the nose ring, or did you already have it?
I had it already,
Okay.
but
Very
yeah,
cool.
I was at a BET party on Sunset, and I just seen all these people, entourage, pushing through the crowd, and I looked up and I was like, oh, this is Tupac. Now, some of y'all are way too young to understand the roll-up camera. Y'all remember the little yellow ones? When
Yeah.
you go, and then you take your picture and you got to take it to go get everything disposed
Yeah.
of. So because this was prior to cameras being on phones, I had about 30 different of those things in my house, those disposable cameras, and none of them had been developed. Randomly one day I woke up, I said, I'm gonna go through the whole house, every drawer, every
Yeah.
luggage, every room, every bedroom, and I'm gonna find all the cameras. And literally I took it to get the development, and I came across this one photo that I took of
Wow.
Tupac, and I didn't find this picture until 10 years after the picture was taken.
Wow.
Like, I thought it was lost. It was like, man, we took one picture with Pac.
They
and
thought you were lying,
the
huh?
photos was just there at my house the whole time. Got it developed, and then they said, okay, we're done. They handed me like this big old thing of photos, and I'm going through them all these celebrities and entertainers and people, because this is back when, again, you go to an event, and we look at it as social media now, but like when you're building and you're like brand new in the business, you want to be able to take pictures with all of these very important people to start associating yourself with people with success.
As a star yourself, do you get starstruck, or have you ever gotten starstruck?
I am the most starstruck.
Yeah, really. Who had you the most starstruck?
Who doesn't?
Okay.
I'm starstruck over everybody.
Okay, but is there like a specific person that you're like, when I met this person, I was like Denzel?
I don't really.
Was that your first time meeting him? Or
No.
okay.
I don't really finish my sentences when I get around Denzel Washington, because he's the reason that I decided to become an actor. Let me reach back here and show y'all this. This is a really cool picture of me and Zelly and Jeezy, you know, when he was
Oh
married to Jeezy.
yes.
This is a
So is
really-
it is it awkward to still have this picture?
No, it's not.
No?
Because
Since they're not together.
love is to be seized, you know? It may not always last,
Yeah.
but love is to be seized. This is in Atlanta, actually, for the premiere of Black and Blue with Naomi Harris.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
And this is one of my favorite pictures right here of my mentor and my hero. who has taught me-
Willard.
He's taught me
Yes.
everything I know about. He's literally the most selfless man in Hollywood
Yeah.
I've ever met. Like,
He's a really good, like, superstar. Like, I've done, like, a lot of interviews. He's someone who's, like, really good at being a star. I don't know
That's
how to
right.
explain it, but if
Magic.
you get it, you get it. Yeah. Oh, my God. Is this your daughter?
My daughter Shayla swagged
Aw,
out on him.
Swagged out.
And now we're getting into hanging out.
Wow. It feels amazing out here.
I get to just come here and really breathe and relax and embrace the greenery and the fresh air.
Yes.
And just able to recharge my battery. Like when I come home, I give the world all this energy. So this is my movie theater. my movie theater. This is also where we
Looks
love
so
coming up here to produce music. So this is the room that the entire Beautiful Pain album was made in.
Very comfy. I could live here. Can I move in?
So this is a room right here where all of the meetings that I'm not comfortable with having downstairs, we have them up here.
You have a whole boardroom in your home?
Yeah, this is on the 5th floor. Big meetings, big business, private, confidential, politics, chess moves, strategies, just...
I feel like a boss in here.
You are a boss.
I feel like decisions are going to be made right now.
He's already moved
Oh, wow.
in.
Wow.
I just had this concept in my head that if you come in here and you can't feel some inspiration, it probably is because you're either literally not alive. It's like,
wow.
You're definitely not alive if you can't come in here and feel something inspiration-wise. So I just put all of my, this is Luther Vandross and Teddy, and I purposely put these two in front of my vocal booth.
Oh, there's more.
Which takes you into here, and this is my vocal booth. The mic is not in here right now, but this is my vocal booth. This is where my entire Beautiful Pain album happened.
Okay, so I've never been in one of these rooms before, and I could hear the difference already.
Yeah.
Okay, hit a note.
Hit a note?
Hit a note. La 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 la.
Right. Me, 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 me. I got something I want to show you that nobody in the world has ever seen.
Okay.
Okay? Hold on 1 second.
All right. Are you all right in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
It gets a little aggressive when I try and take this away.
Should I be scared?
No, it's only, this is the only one that exists. And
Okay.
It has, I have security in the closet. This is my double album, Beautiful Pain. And it is 20 songs live. And this is the most special part.
No, this is amazing. Amazing. Okay, so give us a little tidbit about Beautiful Pain. What can people expect to feel from this? And how different is it from what they're used to hearing?
I've never done anything more vulnerable, more honest, more raw. And I've also never done anything where I was very clear that I don't want no kids in my audience. There's no TikTok dances, there's no singing and no rapping that's gonna lead to you want to upload, anything that has to do with.
So if
this is grown. So this is like, if I had to paint this picture, it would be the first ever Tyrese album that's live. Every instrument on this album is live. It's got Kenny G, Lenny Kravitz, El DeBarge, Tamar Braxton, Kim Burrell, Leandria Johnson, executive produced by David Foster and my brother Brandon Bam Hodge. And it is, love making is going to be resparked. There's going to be a baby boom.
from this album?
Yeah. You're going to be mad if your kids try and stay up past their bedtime because whatever soundtrack this is about to become for people's bedrooms, I've seen couples apologize to each other. I've seen them literally 4 or 5 couples in here slow dancing in the studio. I've never done anything more important in my life than this album.
Wow.
It's my last.
Last album?
I promise I'm not doing it again.
Why?
I'm exhausted.
What if it just does so well and people just want more?
That's cool. They're going to keep wanting more. There's nothing coming for me.
No?
I can't do
Okay,
it.
not an album. What about singles? Would you still release singles? You're not swearing off music.
I can't release singles because I'm not single. No, I'm just playing. But no, I'm going to still be a part of music, but I'm really in my Phil Jackson bag right
Okay.
now, where I just want to coach and develop artists and help them define and identify their sound, their look, their direction, because I think the game stays the same if you don't live vicariously through these artists and let them get out there and fly. So Beautiful Pain is dropping Labor Day weekend, the same exact day as 1992, Friday, August 30th. And yeah, it's a double vinyl. Y'all can see.
You said like this is not like a TikTok trend, TikTok vibe. Now, in the event one of the songs is just so hot that it just catches a TikTok wave, and say people are making a TikTok trend and being in love, and it's the song that's playing, or maybe some kind of sensual dance and it's the song that's playing, would you be mad at that?
That's my answer.
All right.
Well, I just want to say thank you for being so sweet and kind.
Yeah.
And I'm a big supporter and fan of what you're doing. I really, really, really wish the best for you.
Thank you.
I believe that this is a season for good people to win. And I think we're all exhausted with seeing so many people with ill will and malicious intent winning. No, but not that anybody's hating, but it's like, man, you're such a good person. Your vibe is right. And whatever you're trying to do and build, I want that for you so badly. So I'm going to add you to my prayer wall. And I just want you to keep flying and being yourself. You're doing a great job of being you. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, Mr. Gibson.
And as far as the Shade Room and all of the love, I just want y'all to know, like, there's nothing that anybody has ever said or came at me about in the comments. You know, Tyrese, congratulations. Always crying, always complaining, always writing these long captions. It's very simple. If I didn't want anybody to talk about me, I wouldn't post.
Yeah.
If I didn't want anybody to have anything to say, whether you love it, you're inspired by it, you feel a way about it, you get triggered by it, if I didn't want any of those feelings to be out there, I would keep all my stuff to myself. I do really well at spending time alone with the people that I actually love that's in my world, in my immediate circle. And I never claimed to be the biggest star, but I have no idea why y'all love me the way you do. And you've been supporting me since I was 16 from that Coke commercial. And I'm just like from the bottom of my heart, because especially now there's so many artists and so many options of people to love and support. I've always thought of myself as the little engine that could, and I just appreciate y'all staying on this ride with me.
Yeah.
And I don't know how long I'm gonna be doing this, but while I'm here,
Better
it's
be
just
forever.
good to know.
Better be as long as you're here.
While I'm still here, I just hope I can continue to do something that matters and continue doing something that people are supporting and showing up for. But in closing, I don't really know how to sell it, but I can tell y'all, 25 and older, if you 21, go night-night. 25 and older, I'm 45, so I really, really, really had grown and sexy in mind. Whether you single, engaged, married, been married for 20, 30 years, or this is something. This is something that most men, especially now, pride and ego would kill this before you even play the first chord. Because no one wants to be honest. No one wants to be vulnerable. No one wants to look like they're weak or hurting or brokenhearted. And even if you find love again, the way I did with Zelly, people tend to want to even keep that to themselves.
Yeah.
So I've been able to discover the beauty in my pain, and this is the most important thing. This is the first album I've ever considered art. And it's going to be yours at your door Labor Day weekend.
We're excited to check it out.
Go to Tyrese.tv. It's the only place you can get it.
That's the only place? It's not on streaming platforms or anything?
Streaming platforms. I might delay it 2 weeks.
Okay.
But you'll get it on the streaming eventually. But yeah, right now, Tyrese.tv.
Tyrese.tv.
And I'm not even doing that for money or for sales. I'm doing that because I really, really want to remind people what it feels like to have a vinyl record with music that belongs on a vinyl. And love, life, spirituality, falling in love again, forgiving, peace. It represents all of them sentiments. And that's confusing, right? Because if you listen to a couple of the songs that I've released, I'm being very honest about my feelings and my experience with my ex and my current. However, I'm hoping that I, in this situation, has been used to normalize a man expressing his sentiments again.
I think it will. I think you've been very open, bringing us into your home and generally taking us on the ride on social media, into your music, into your love life, into your work, into the ups and the downs and everything. So I think that the viewers and your fans and everyone who's been rocking with you for so long definitely appreciates it. Everyone, make sure you go check out Beautiful Pain on Tyrese.tv, right? Tyrese.tv. We're going to be vibing out. Somebody's going to make a baby. Hope it's not my parents because I hope that's done, but listen to that too. But thank you so much, Tyrese, for bringing us into your home and showing us your home and speaking with us. And roommates, I want y'all to know he fed us, the entire crew, okay? It's beautiful to come into someone's home and they feed you, okay? We had some food. The chefed it up. We had a little something to drink, okay? I'm very happy. I'm a little bloated, so don't look because I ate well.
It's all right.
Thanks to you.
Hey, guys, stay encouraged. Just know that the Lord Jesus Christ is ready for you to invite him into your most intimate and vulnerable places and spaces. And don't feel a way about being misunderstood. The world stays the same with regular people who goes about their life in a regular way. And if that's a choice for you, that's fine. But then there's people like me, people like this queen right here who just decided, I think it's time to switch things up. And so I praise God for your next script, your next book, your next painting on your canvas. I praise God for you deciding that you love yourself enough to stay in any friendship, familyship, relationship that's not benefiting your life in any way. I hope you protect yourself from dream killers, people that's going to laugh at your dreams and visions if you ever decide to share them. And y'all just need to know that literally everything in this life will stay the same unless you decide to change it. So, love y'all. Pray for me. This stuff is not easy carrying this torch, but for all of y'all who have decided to love me through it all, I just can't thank y'all enough.
All right. Thank you, Tyrese, for stepping into the shade room. It's a wrap. Woohoo! Hey, roommates. If you want to see more celebs stepping into the shade room, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel here.